Immediately starting round 2. Leagues are excellent. The first league we did though, well, I did with a couple of other people. We had a terrible deck. It was a terrible pot. Like we didn't see a single good card, and we played a lot of excellent decks, and made me think, yeah. But I suppose that could still just happen. Like the other side of the table could just see busted cards, and we get crap. And it hasn't put me off them for good at all because they're great. Stormkirk Condemned or Stromkirk Condemned. Right, let's crank the Terrarion. We don't need the mana. We don't need the mana fixing at any point in this game. Into Captive, lovely. Next turn we'll bust out those reserves. Turn after that we'll get Odric. Yeah, job's a good one. Let's go. I think we can take a hit here. We're playing Drifter afterwards. Drifter... I don't want to block with Drifter because I just want to sack it to the Swarm. Well, let's see what happens. Stents your Innkeeper. Okay, well that's not terrible for us at all. Let's see more where that came from. No attack. Nice. Oh, we did rip Odric. Okay, I think we bring out Odric after It of the Horrid Swarm, which I suspect comes out next turn. Let's get him for 2 here. We are going to take a big hit, but this is the last big hit we take with It of the Horrid Swarm out. Could have chumped one thing this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I really want Moorland Drifter to live here, so I'm going to take a very greedy hit. So we go down to 12, but then we stabilize, I think. Oh, it's so good to emerge off Desperate Sentry, but we'll resist that temptation. Let's crack Terrarion first. So we need 7 mana to do everything we want. We only have access to 6. So I just think we emerge off Moorland Drifter. Yeah. I think we chill here. I can chump with one of these if things get hairy. Next one, swinging for 8. Maybe we should have attacked with 1 because we put on my 2-turn clock. But we'll have to make a block in that 2-turn clock. So it's not exactly as accurate as I made out. Well, let's see what he does. We're definitely blocking with the It of the Horrid Swarm. I suppose the insects can be chumping as well. No attacks. Oh, that's good for us. Let's play Odric pre-combat. See where we're going with this. Is he going to kill Odric? He is not. What do we want to get in with? Probably, I don't want to get in with the 4-4 though. The 4-4 is an integral blocker. I'm happy to trade 2 insects. Yeah, I'm happy to trade 2 insects for any sort of discard from the Dragoon. Let's play out the Sentry and see what he's got. Throttle. Not the right target, I don't think. Unless he's got a huge alpha here, in which case it was the right target. Congratulations on his perspicacity. Here we go. So this is going to chump here. Odric's going to chump here. It will block there, and we're going to trade 2 spirits here. And we just hope he does not have Stensia Masquerade. We're forcing a discard at least. If it's Stensia Masquerade, we're fucked. Okay, Twins is completely beatable. Attacking with the insects, blocking with the flyers does not seem like a great play now I make it. Yeah, I can't say this board's exactly how I want it to be. I'm not so sure I've thrown away the game, but I don't think I've played it particularly optimally. But we have drawn a lot of lands, so there is that. So we flip this turn, then we have 7, 9, 10. So we can play Emrakul next turn. Emrakul's going to be particularly good against a deck with discard outlets. Of course, we will need to draw Emrakul for that to be his reality, but I don't see that as a problem. No, he's going for it. I suggest we draw Emrakul here. Vampire Cutthroat. Okay, well, it's not very good here. You know, I suspected it was the right move. I genuinely had an inclination that drawing Emrakul would have been good here. Humph. Just got enough as well. Gorgeous. I don't even know if it's going to be enough, but we'll see. No attacks. Your move. Okay, so we just discard that. How are we going to attack here? So what do we want to kill? We can't eat anything. Well, this is coming in. This is coming in to get eaten. I think we trade the Innkeeper for the Eldrazi Horror. And we swing with Twins and get blocked. I'm not too worried about Olivia's Dragoon because I've got flying myself now. Okay, I like these attacks. And I'm going to go for the no madness play here. But I wasn't allowed to madness that. What if I wanted to madness it out? Well, we're going for it. I mean, leaving Dragoon is kind of worrisome actually thinking about it, as Twins didn't really do anything. Because he gets 1 turn to draw something here. So I probably should have attacked with Ulamvod Abomination as well. This is all about Emrakul. Emrakul's telling me what to do. Sadly, it's the wrong plays. I should definitely force the chump there. That was bad. I also probably should have left the Twins live and attack with Dragoon. We've all got suggestions, haven't we? Oh, is he ruthless disposaling? Yes, he is. What? He didn't want to kill Emrakul. Oh shit, he won. Well, there is that. Dear. It's not a bad top deck, is it? But we top decked Emrakul, so we can't really complain too much, if I'm honest. Yeah. Brutal. Very brutal. Don't think there's too much I'd change. Steadfast Cathar doesn't seem good. Let's run it back. Yeah. Well, I've never lost with Emrakul in play before, so there's always a first. New. Turn 1 Crop Sigil. The way the game's meant to be played. Horrible, horrible swarms. Yeah, that game's annoying. Yeah, I'd have won that if I'd have remembered to attack with the 4-6 instead of just getting excited about Emrakul. But alas, I did not, and I'll have to live with that. Let's get captive into Spectre Reserves. It's good against the old Asylum Visitor. Well, let's change on plan markedly. Mill Choking Restraints, it's a good plan. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Not quite. So let's just play the Slayer. I don't really want to... We can always get back Slayer with Sigils to get back Choking Restraints at a later date. Stentia Innkeeper, that does wreck us a bit here. But at this point I will trade. Terrarian or... Well, we could just Choking Restraints here. Which I think is probably the play. Doesn't seem like he's got any emerge. He's got Ruthless Disposal though, so let's exhale that sooner rather than later. So I'm hoping for a mana, yeah, mana's quite good here. So let's play Terrarian and Spectre Reserves. I don't think we attack. I mean, we could attack and then play It of the Horrid Swarm if he blocks. I think we do attack actually. I've changed my mind markedly. He's got twin mana up though. Twins mana up is always scary given that he has exactly twins. So maybe we don't attack. So, Emrakul's still a long way away. This will give us 10, so we're 3 off Emrakul once we crack Terrarian. Huh. Nice to be right. That's not, because that's annoying. But alas, what can you do? So next turn we either slam the Swarm or get the Choking Restraints off. I suppose it depends on what we draw. It's fine for him to draw. Yeah, let's just let that hit us once. I don't think I want to attack because I don't want to trade it. Because I just want to emerge it, get it in the graveyard, then Choking Restraints, then bring back Ironclad Slayer from Crop Sigil. So I think I'm just going to play it the boring way. So we're going to play It of the Horrid Swarm, emerging off Slayer. Ooh, are we? Nope, change plan. We're going to attack with Ironclad Slayer here. I'm assuming there's no second twins. No block. And let's play Mulgraf Scavenger and say go. At this point I'm going to start looking at exiling the restraints to make the Ruthless Disposal notably worse. It also means we can bring back... We can let Slayer, we can emerge from Slayer, bring it back, get back Choking Restraints, start it all over again. Or just die to Rooster's Disposal before then, which is not my preferred option. But it's the one we're going to be suffering from, apparently. See, it looks like he's paying additional costs here. I would just throttle. That's not as bad as it could be. Opponent's down to 1 card. We'll take 3. I think we do mill. Well, we definitely mill. Soul Swallower, that changes things quite a bit. Okay, new win con. Let's get in for 2. Now I think we can just chump with the spirit. So he needs exactly Rooster's Disposal here to have a real shot of being powering us out instantly. Hasn't got it. The Soul Swallow is going to get huge. We're going to chump here. Okay, that's good. He's played his land, so he's drawing his card, but he's not going to be. Well, he can Rooster's Disposal, I suppose, in that case. He's drawing a card. Gnarlwood Dryad's pretty good. So we're definitely swinging with the trample 6/6. No, we're not actually, because one more turn makes that unblockable. So let's just go with this and the flyer. Let's emerge from the Slayer. And we have Odric in the graveyard, so Odric giving everything flying trample seems pretty good next turn. Unfortunately, we do not have the mana for that. Now I remember that mana actually does not grow on trees. Thraben Foulbloods, okay. And a Falconwrath Reaver. We can deal with this. Opponent draws a card and takes a life. I'm okay with that. Emrakul in the graveyard. I don't know if that's particularly important at this moment. I have a feeling we just exiled Chokum. So what do we do here? So opponent's going to go to 9 at the beginning of his turn, because I've played that land. If we attack with the 9/9 trample, he can just block it quite easily actually. We're quite a way away from Emrakul. We're still 2 mana away. Choking Restraints would make it 1 mana though. I think I'm just going to exile here. Rather, I could just get back Odric. Like Odric would win us the game instantly. Okay, I'm going to go on the Odric plan. Change of plan. Trample Death Touch. Oh, of course, Trample Death Touch. So let's just stay defensive and hope he doesn't draw Ruthless Disposal. Don't play Magic when you're tired, kids. Oh, he doesn't need to do that. Oh, it's that player. Oh, right, I didn't realise. He's already used his throttle, right? Yeah. He's got Menace with the Foulbloods. But I can just double chump that. Like, the Soul Swallow is lethal on its own. So we just need to keep the Soul Swallower alive. Like, everything else can die. We need to keep the Soul Swallower, a flyer, and a Death Touch around for guaranteed lethal. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, certain death. Okay, that could be worse, I suppose. So let's let that happen. We still do have lethal. Well, not anymore, we don't. In come the team. So we just need to stay at 1 and we win. Which is quite easy here. In fact, I don't know how we can lose this. So we just need to stay at 1, right? So an insect blocks here. An insect blocks here. This blocks here. Yeah, why are we doing that with an insect? We just block like that. So no cards in hand, so we take 6 and we win on the crackback. Am I right or am I right? Looks like I'm right. So opponent sees it. I think he's wondering to see whether we see it. We do. Oh boy, game 3. I like the black-red deck. It's just something I enjoy playing with. Apparently, opponent does too. So Vessel of Ephemeria doesn't really do much. He's kind of beat. Yeah, well, he is beat down with loads of random 2s and 3s. I still don't think Steadfast Cathar is that good. Het trades. No, for the sentries. Let's just go. Woodcutter's Grit's another way of getting around that disposal. Yeah, I think we keep it. It's not a vintage hand by any stretch of the imagination, but could be a lot worse. We've only got 12 lands left to draw, so the chance of us drawing one now is very, very high. Yeah, that's a bad draw. Well, it's a colourless card, I guess, as are all lands, but it's not the one we want. That, on the other hand, is the one we want, just not now. I don't see how we win this game without doing something like this early on. Stopping all damage, hoping he doesn't have anything. He does not. Alright, let's hope we can survive long enough. Any spell is good here. Oh, damn it. Looks like my poor luck in the leagues continues. Although I don't think I've played this match particularly well, so maybe it's justice. Unfortunately, he's probably got something like Certain Death in his hand. He's had a slow draw. No good Terrarian. Just what Doctor ordered. So we can flip Ulanvol Captive next turn, which does help somewhat. But he can probably just Certain Death it here, which I imagine he does. Mad Prophet. That's also bad. He swings in for 8. We draw another land. Yeah, the Emrakul or land draws hasn't been good for a 5-lander. I still think it was a quite a definitive keep. It just hasn't worked out well. Well, I can't see this working out, but we've got no alternative. I can very much imagine we're going to get throttled in response here, but what can we do about it? Terrarian. Oh, he just forgot. Did he? Has he got Fiery Temper or something? Oh right, well, it'd probably be an idea to use that first. Gnarlwood Dryad, suppose that blocks. So I think we were just dead there if opponent had got that right. As is, we're probably dead. But, yeah, if we lived another turn. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we Terrarian into... Nah, I don't know what we... What? No attack? Are you crackers? Okay, do we live? This seems odd. We must have it somehow. Did he just miss his attack step? He's just got a vampire, okay. We're still one off Emrakul mana. Can we get anything in the graveyard to help? No, we can't. So we're just hanging around here, hoping to Emrakul him out, which seems like we might do it, given what he's been playing. Unless he's disposaling here. Throttle, okay. Well, let's block and chump. Falcon Wrath Reaver, okay. Should also Slayer, getting back nothing, but that's not really that important at this stage. Morgraph Scavenger, land. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're one away from the cool. Just need to draw a land. Okay. I mean, that's quite bad for us. Let's be honest here. So this block's here. No, I suppose we're going to want to block here and here. Take 2. Alternatively, we could go... No, we can't do that. We could actually trade with that. Chump this and take 3. That might be better. Well, our opponent misplayed the hell out of this, but still managed to get there. Oh well. I don't know how he managed to miss that. But he won, so he must be good. See you in the next round.